rule is to play your videos.
Okay, I'm on live. Hush.
Oh. Still don't see
You on now? No.
my YouTube?
No, you ain't on. Yeah.
Oh
It'll
my.
show it in a minute. Sometimes you gotta give it a minute.
Here it is.
You got it? Sure got it. You got it. You got it. Now they're showing it.
Yay.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to say 1, which is you.
I'm on the exact one.
And then I shall start. And look, it just says 0. Oh,
Look
you
like
ain't
my
on
phone
it yet.
is
Oh,
on.
it's just rolling around
Oh,
in a
there it
circle.
go.
Still saying 0, so.
Mine says 1. Look.
Nah, it say 1.
So I'll be
Alright.
quiet.
I'm live. Please don't try to interrupt me as I just started. Don't you do it. Oh, you need to be quiet. Oh no, I don't want you talking at all. Bye. All right. Hello, and this is Shane, baby. And I'm doing a history mystery today. And it is about the haunting of Lake Lanier, okay, which is in Georgia. And it is at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It was originally named after a poet, Sidney Lanier. All right. At its depth, it is about 200 foot deep. There have been 200 deaths since 1994, and I think 500 so recently. Huh?
It was echoing.
Oh, was that going? 500 as of recently, and it could be a little bit more because some of the information is kind of older and not up to date. It cost them 45 million to turn this town into a lake. Okay, it displaced 250 families, 20 cemeteries, 15 businesses, and 6 churches were eliminated. Okay. Previous to this property becoming, okay, let's go all the way back. This property belonged to the Cherokee Indians, Native Americans. Sorry about that. And it was took from them with violence and all the other stuff that history entails about taking property from the Native Americans. Then it was owned, of course, owned by Caucasian people, and then it was settled in by black people. Then finally, it was black people that was on the land. And then the black people were evicted from a town that they had made a very good town with businesses, homes, churches, everybody working hard in that kind of village. And they were evicted so that they could flood the whole city out and make a lake. Okay, so that they can get some water for another major metropolitan city. All right. So one thing about this piece of land, seemed like it was always transferred over with violence and racism because the people were paid, but they were paid far below market value. People tricking out of your spot in your land. This was farmland that had been in the families for that particular, in the black people's generation and family for a long time previous to the Caucasian people stealing it from the Native American people. So you have to keep that in line because that property has been transferred, and it has been transferred in not a good way. It just wasn't sales. It was trickery. Either way, it was trickery when it was taken from the Cherokee, and it was tricky when it was taken from the African Americans who had built their community there. So that is one thing that I can see before, right? Even doing the cards, that is history and that is energy, and that energy has to go somewhere. Energy is neither destroyed nor created. It's just transferred. Okay, so you got energy being transferred of stealing, violence, trickery, and things of that nature. So that's just one thing about the area, because I don't particularly think it's the lake that's the problem. I particularly think that it's the ground that the lake sits on and the activities which were going on there. All right. With that being said, let me look over here and see anything else I want to mention. Yes. So some of the things that they are that is being exhibited in the town is someone called the Lady of the Lake. Supposedly, two ladies went over the bridge, had a wreck, and they were, not here anymore. And so they used to see apparition on the road, lady walking in white. Okay. One person wasn't found till 1990, and this happened in 1950. So her, um, no, you can't say certain things on YouTube, so that's why I be trying to figure out another way. Her uh, her physical casing was not found until 1990, and she drowned in the car in 1950. So that's something else we're going to look at. And then also people in the area which are swimming, they often complain of being body parts being snatched, pulled, legs, something dragging them, or feel like that there is something that is dragging them. So we're going to get to some basic questions here because I'm trying not to keep this reading going on too long. But I did have to do the basic the run through of what is going on at Lake Lanier. Okay, the first question I asked was this place haunted, and I would say yes. Okay, we got the King of Cups, we got the Temperance, we got the Moon, and we got the Mountain Difficult. I figure like this area had, again, what I'm saying, this was an area of difficult emotions. Okay, that's how I feel here. People not being able to release their emotions, leaving this plane with left behind business and emotion that was turbulent, and emotions that involve big groups of people. And this is the energy of the dead. This is the energy of the living. The living carries energy. I hope that people know that. People only think that spirits are people that have passed over. But there's also the living energy. People who left out of the place that felt jilted. People who felt betrayed. And I'm getting more of the Native American theme here. I have an in-house medium, okay? She can't be on camera, but she is a medium, and she in-house, and she picked up on a spirit. And the spirit was speaking about when the Native American people were there, and the Caucasian people came in, and they were very nice at first. So they thought that everything was cool with them. But of course, as history concludes, it was not. And they came, and this particular spirit she was talking to, they came and took her child from her and unalived her child during the stealing of the land. Okay, so you got a lot of different emotions, difficult emotions, people who left in different states of consciousness, and of heartache, and of terror, things of that nature. And that is just because we all live on land that has levels and things which have happened. Okay, so as of this level, we're talking about the Native American level right here at first, because that is one of the first levels of the land being tainted by violence and being tainted by these emotions that needed to be released. And then you have some of the black people. This was the 1950s. So, black people wasn't treating too well in the 1950s. So in order to get them out their land, they probably had some strong coercion. They probably had some people that they unalived that we don't really know about. So these emotions tainted the land and sunk into the land. So I have to say yes on the haunted. And everywhere you go, there are dead people. Okay, I don't know if a lot of people know that, but it is everywhere you go. Mostly out here, over there is dead people. On some people can see them on a spectrum. That's called the mediums. Some people can't see nothing. But this place is inherently haunted by spirits some benevolent, which is some good, and some malevolent, which is bad. Okay, so yes, I have to say yes on the haunted, and I have to say the second question is why so many drownings and accidents? Okay, drowning and accidents happen everywhere. Get that, okay? But they say that this place has more drownings and more accidents than a place bigger than it that has more people that come to it every day or whatever, okay? Some people says it's because something is at the bottom, like physical things are at the bottom, but I just want to do my reading and see what this is. So why so many drownings and accidents? Okay, let's see. Something is on the defense. Something does not want those people to be there. Okay, that's just it. Um,
Well, why they keep going there if other people keep unalive there? They keep becoming unalive there.
because humans have a humans, most humans have a God complex, and they think nothing can happen to them,
Wow.
and they think that nothing exists.
After two
That's
people
what
get unalive,
Yeah, I don't need a lot of people for me to stay away from the
After two
beach. You
people,
know,
I'm not
there's
going there.
10 people that done died in these crazy things. I'm not going no more.
You know,
But
you
other
gotta be
people, they
kidding.
gotta say, "Hey, it's nothing happening unless it comes up to me and it appears to me and it touches me physically and it does that to me." Some people like that. Me. It's gotta happen to me. I gotta see it. If I don't see it, then it don't exist. And that's how some people is. Something does not want these people here. There are a lot of different female energies that would prefer these people to get the hell away from there. They don't want people running around tramping upon it. Some people consider it to be hollow ground. Some of the spirits there considered like you've got a multitude of spirits there and you got one bad entity there, or two or three at the most, some bad shit. But it's regular everyday coinky dink spirits that just like, they remember it how they remember it, and all they see is people swimming around, cussing, talking, drinking beer, throwing stuff in the lake, and it's kind of like it's intruding in their space, even though the living, feel like they have the right to the space, as such as the spirits have that they feel a right to the space, especially the boats. They do not like the boats. The noise of the boats, the activities which are going on the boats. Some of these things may be caused by something spiritual, but I think a lot of these things are caused by the people themselves. I feel like this is how I'm feeling. It's like the spirits have observed people on the boats acting ignorant or doing things that don't seem too smart or don't seem too right in the head. That's just what I think. But some activities are like the darker things that's in the lake or playing with people and manipulating certain situations. But just as far as we can say why there's so many drownings and accidents, people are doing weird shit on there and not making any sense. As well as, again, like I said, this is a lake and it's huge. And it's just like if you go in somebody's house, they got some good people in the house and some bad people in the house. Like if you go in a 20 mansion home or something, there's some bad people and there's some good people in there. So it's just like that. Like there are some good people that just sit there, observe and shake their head and like, what is this person doing with this boat? This activity is crazy that they doing, fighting, and they see a lot of fighting on this particular lake as well. But again, there are some energies that are not liking this and then are doing some type of manipulation to it. I think it's more of the people being irresponsible, and a few of those things, some of those things, I say about 30-40% could be some spiritual interaction. That's what I got from that. All right, let's see. Is there anything malevolent? And I got the Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, restriction, and a message. I read my cards different. I read them somewhat by the meaning, but I follow my spirit because it explains stuff like I can look at these cards and they become like sentences or something. So to me, it's yes, there is something there that is compelling people or mesmerizing people. Okay, underwater, and it's showing you something that make you want to come over there, or just like drawing you into whatever it is, because it's a whole lot of, again, different things in there, malevolent things. Okay, we just call them malevolent, whatever you want to call them. So there are several different malevolent things and energies manipulating things. You may get into the water and be caused some type of confusion. Once you are, and this is how I feel that it goes, you are called in by something, or something looks like something, or something looks like someone. So you'll have to be wary of doppelganging activity, okay? Doppelganging activity, and then you get confused, and they get you very much discombobulated. And you see that this is even water in the back. You see that water? Like the water is wavy and it's consistent. And you see how it's topsy turvy. So I think they get you watery, just like real crazy and confused. Okay. And then the restriction begins and gets you locked into some type of restriction. Okay. So there is something malevolent there. And there are people doing stupid things at the lake. So it's kind of like a mixed bag here. The thing that is malevolent is sending a message that it is powerful enough to touch you, it's powerful enough to manipulate you. And it's not everyone can be manipulated, or it's not powerful over everyone, okay? I don't know. I'm not an evil thing, but I would just say that it is some type of people that they are attracted to, that they can misguide, get confused, especially if you are a person who would like to unalive yourself. You would probably not need to go into that area, because you will be, you know, want to partake in that type of activity. So I say, I'm not going there. That's all, like I said. All right. I think I kind of answered that question about what is making the strange occurrences underneath. So I kind of explained that, but I did do a spread on that too. There is something under there that is several things that are making people confused and making you see stuff and disorienting you. Okay, so let's see. And if I was a person that also, it's I don't want to say this, but I guess I have to say it. If you have any type of mental conditions, you should probably stay away from that lake. That's just a fair warning and fair game. Alrighty. There's somebody, and it's a male energy under there that is very heartbreaking with grief. So I think he tends to try to take it out on the living. Life has been very difficult. Death has been very difficult for this person. So he's down there and he's looking, he's observing, and he's trying to see whether he can get successful as either to scare someone or to cause some type of accident. This person is like, join me in death. I'm here. You got to be here too. Something like that. So it's somebody like that. Again, there are a lot of different good people there, and there are some bad folks there, just like you have in any crowd. Okay. Now, okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm keeping this all together. Cherokeans. Okay. So now I'm asking just a general synopsis of what is the Lady of the Lake? Is the Lady of the Lake something they seeing? Is this real? Is this something they imaginationing? Let's see what's going on here.
I'm still listening to it, by the way.
Oh, okay. I feel like, again, this is something that they're seeing. We got a lake. I'm sorry. We got a lady. We got a empress here, and we got a partnership, which it was two friends who went off, on the bridge. So that could definitely be that person. Okay. Let's see.
Remember, I thought you could pause.
No. What you gotta say, son?
Y'all talk about your video.
Huh?
Y'all talking about your video. Someone wanted to talk.
Someone talking?
Yeah, a dead person.
Who?
Oh, one of them said she's not bad. The lady, she's not bad.
She's not bad. No, okay. See, again, I told you I have a in-house medium, and she said that there's a lady here, and she says that she's not bad. And you see, that's what I'm telling you.
But she's also not in a white dress.
Okay, and she wants everyone to know she's not in a white dress. I think that's something that people see, and they just pick up on a certain scheme or something of color. Okay, and that's something I noticed.
Probably used to horror movies or something.
Huh?
Probably used to horror movies in her brain.
Yes, used to horror movies and stuff like that. And I never felt when I picked up these cards, the lady in white. I never felt that the lady in white was evil at any instance. That's just not what I felt here. Didn't feel no evil. I just feel like, hey, the people die places, they stay places. They may not be stuck in a place. They just may stay there and then loop and may go over and over to, wherever they walked, whatever they did. So along with the medium, in-house medium, and myself, I don't think that the lady in white is evil at any point. And according to the medium, she is a good medium. That lady does not wear white. It is just like when you have a mediumship brain, you can distinguish the colors because they are in a whole different level here. So we are going using our brain and filling in, oh, the lady in white, because we always see that on the scary movie. She's in white, all of that jackass stuff. But this is a lady. She did die. Anything she want to say other than that? Huh?
No.
Okay. All right. She just wanted everyone to know that she is not no ravenous killer and trying to drag people to the depths of hell. No, that's not this lady. I don't know about anybody else around there, but this lady in white is not up
There
there.
are two separate people, one in the water and the white with her separate.
Huh?
They're not together.
They not?
No, they're not the same person.
Oh, you talking about the one who just left, Denny? Or which was
No.
who? What? It's two. I didn't even know it was two ladies. The lady in white.
And the one in the water is different people.
So who's talking?
Huh?
Who's talking?
Oh no, that's not her. That's just someone that's with her. I guess the white lady in white.
The lady in white
Yeah,
said she's
Demi.
good.
No, Demi said the lady in white is good.
Oh, Demi said that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's clear that up. But she still is a good person though. We had someone earlier to come along, and then again, that was a person that was on the other side and from the lake, and she said that the lady in white is a good lady, which I
And there's people that's dragging people down in the water separate.
Oh yeah, I need to just clarify that too, which I know. Okay, the people who is dragging folks down in the water is two separate things, and she wants to clear this up. Two separate things from the good people that's got nothing going on. The lady in white, she ain't dragging nobody down. She good. Them people in there that are good spirits, they ain't dragging nobody down. They ain't doing nothing. Okay, that's just what. So again, the lady in white is not in white, but that is the lady that was with her friend that went off the bridge. So that is her. She's either stuck or she's just either holding on here or standing in that place. She want to be there. She just want to stay. Okay. So we've been told by another lady, Demi, that the lady in white is there and she wants to be there. There she right there holding on. All right, and ain't nothing wrong with it. And of course, then we got the Nine of Cups, which explains that furthermore. This wishes and hopes, that's where she wants to be at this point. Get out the bathroom. Don't start messing my video up. This is a good video. Don't mess my video up. And then I think that, just get to your toys. Don't try to mess my video up anymore. And then we got secrets and we got the magician. I really think that when they start seeing the lady in white, they just happen to see her as she's going somewhere else. I don't feel like she's trying to interact with them, scare them, or come and choke them, or none of that. She ain't up to that. She just replaying and going back and forth between doing whatever it is she do. Okay, she minding her business is what I think. She's not a killer. She don't drag anybody
She
down.
plant flowers.
She plant flowers. Okay, according to the spirits and the medium, all she's doing is walking around and planting flowers. But one thing I do think that you all should be aware of is that there is a person, an unliving person or an unliving thing that is doppelganging people. Not only doppelganging the living, but also doppelganging the dead. So if you have or encountered some lady in white that was pulling you down and sharp teeth and all this going on, there is something in that water that can doppelgang. Okay. And this is clarified through me, and this is also clarified through the medium, who talks to other spirits who have the ability to go wherever it is they go, and they bring the information back.
Oh no, the person who told you that they doppelganger wants to say that they did it.
Okay, and so yes, not the medium. Okay, he wants everybody to know that he is the one.
Kelvin.
Who?
Kelvin.
Calvin. Okay, Calvin is the one who went to the lake. He's a non-living person. Went to the lake. He saw that they were doing doppelganging there as well. And the cards is letting you know that as well. All right, let's see. What's the next question? Okay. Now, my second question was, because the Cherokee Indians were moved by force and violence, I asked if there was a curse that was put on the land by Cherokee Native Americans. All right. And this is what I got. I got the King of Wands. This is a chief. This is a
I want to see
leader.
if your reading sees which one it is. Is it the blacker people or the Native Americans?
Okay. All right. This is a leader. And this is a leader who brings people together. Okay. And this leader had some new emotions. Okay. And he was worried. Okay. He was worried about being placed out off of his land, his home. Okay. This is the place where he had his celebrations. They were just, and when they found this piece of land, they felt like they were lucky. Like when they found it, they were like, wow, this is the perfect place. The perfect things are around here. Everything is around here. But this man is really bold. And I would say yes, okay? I'm going to put some more cards on it. I just feel like with him being afraid and very worried, what will he do? So let's see. But I say yes to the Native Americans. They had to move along. Oh, yeah. So I say yes. All right. We got the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is your luck. Okay, they had to move on. But what kind of luck did they put on the property? The devil. Okay. So, anybody who possessed that land, okay, and you sat on it, whatever happened, you weren't going to have no good luck on it. And just think about what happened. The Native American people were put off of their land. Then they put the black people there, and we are so low on the totem pole of always being, have racism against us, being called so many things, being said we liars, we thieves, we this, we that. Everybody is on the black woman and the black man's back at all times, and we lower than any other race that people like to dump on all the time. Put those people on there. And guess what? They got their property took too. By the same people. Okay? And why is that? This I would say yes. That there was a curse put on the land. Not on the lake, on the land. So as in they would have no luck when they whatever they did on this piece of property. And unfortunately, they made it a property where everybody can come to and do activities and dangerous activities. So the curse was placed on there, but that's not the only thing that kind of screwed up the property. With all of that energy, sometimes that energy breeds portals, bad portals, breeds bad openings to bad places and bringing very, very bad energy in due to all the rage, due to all the unaliving, due to all the trickery. Blood must meet blood. That's all I can say. That it's a balance out, especially when you're dealing with land. People think that, land is just something you buy, but the things which have happened ooze into that land. The events go into that land. The blood spill there does not go anywhere. People think that, oh yeah, I'm just, yeah, it's good, it's okay, but you keep believing that though. So yes, I feel like the Native Americans put a curse on it. If you're gonna take my crap, then hey, you get some crap together. That's just what I'm saying. So to be fair, I did ask, did the African Americans curse it? Because we got some power as well. We do a lot of different spiritual things and get in touch with our African roots. And some of us get in touch with our African roots and our Native American roots. And some of us even get in touch with the Caucasian witches roots. So we know how to do some things and we got some power. So I asked about the African American people. Did we do it? Okay. We was upset about the churches. We was upset about the community that we built. We were definitely betrayed. Okay. And we definitely had some things to say. I don't really get, let's see. This is like messages of communication, action or something. And then we got moon. Okay. I would say that something was done by the African American, but that wasn't the main thing. The main bad problem was the curse of the Native Americans. Because what I could see here was this was somebody that was, this wasn't like a large group of people putting a curse on nothing or a lot of power, because this is the Page of Wands. I feel like somebody burnt a candle, set some things down, called some ancestors or something like that, but not a major earth, land, just okay. How I can say this, I don't know how to explain this though. Okay, the Native American people were more closer to that piece of property because they were the original owners of it. Blood, sweat, and tears was on that property first. Okay, once they get their hand into that soil and they want to manifest, they have a connection with that soil. Okay, even if these families had been on there long enough, their connection wasn't as long standing as you have a Native American curse. And at this point right here, but there was something that was done to a certain tract of farmland or something like that. So, and again, this is a huge area. Okay, this lake that they filled in and knocked all the towns down. So, who is that? I don't know who all that. Yeah, I have to say that I really don't think so. Somebody might have did something like I say, but this was more of a church-oriented town, this black town, and they didn't really mess with a lot of that. They call that stuff hoodoo, voodoo, whatever. They didn't really they're not really into any of that, even though that's just religion. Voodoo is religion. Hoodoo is a negative set of practices that you're doing. That's something different. But voodoo is a religion. Alrighty, what else? I don't know what that was over there. Let's see. So you thought I else. And I think like a general judgment was placed on the place, just as far as karma. So karma was placed on this place. So people thought they could just kind of walk away from the karma, the people who did it. But it came back inside of the land and on the people who are there. People put the curse on the land, didn't want them to make any type of profit, no profit. They didn't want any type of profit, and they also wanted people just to sway away from the land, not come there. Like they wanted to make it inhabitable in some way. They didn't want anybody to be doing any movement across it. So I guess this is why this is angering a lot of some of the people, spirit people, and some people just wanted this to be a place of remembrance. Okay, that's what I felt like for some people. They just wanted this to be an empty set of land and for remembrance. And then we also have to do have to pay homage to. They had 21 cemeteries. Okay, some of the people were marked, some of them were not. So now you just covered up people's last living space that they're gonna have for this, for their bodies or whatever, and you covered it up disrespectfully, and now you partying on top of it, and it's just really sacrilegious to knock down churches and leave slabs and cover it over for your entertainment and water goods. Yeah. So that is my reading for the Lake of Lanier. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it answered some questions. It was pretty long, but that's how it is with me. All right. And again, this is Shan the Baby. And if you see my video, like, share, and subscribe. All right. And anything else you want to say, Grace? Anybody here? All right. So thank you for being here with me and being here for my secret medium. All righty. Bye-bye.